We're gonna talk to some people, gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna learn a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna learn a lot of stuff. Cause Kristin knows blank.
Well, hi there. Welcome back to the Kristin Knows Blank podcast, the podcast where two comedians sit down and talk about not comedy. Today, my guest is really good at making hilarious cakes. Oh my God. One time she made this. You know what? We'll get to that. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Kristin Knows Blank podcast. Please take a second to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast. However you're watching or listening, there's going to be a button that says like, follow, or subscribe. Push that button. See what happens. You could get cake. Hi, I'm Kristin Key. I'm the host of this crazy mess. You can find me through my website, kristinkey.com. It's got all of my social media. There's a place to join my Patreon. Join the Patreon. There's exclusive bonus content. You get invited to the monthly game night, and you support this and all my shows. Now, my guest this week is a hilarious comedian. You can watch her on this season's Holy Moly. Hey, computer lady, play that interview with Chelsea Bearce.
Playing interview with Chelsea Bearce.
So Chelsea, how are you?
Oh, I'm so good. It's a weird day today. It's a weird day. It's weird for a really good reason though.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. This is going to be very like today sensitive, so if you need to cut this out, cut it out.
Okay.
But I'm going to be on an episode of Holy Moly tonight on ABC. Yeah.
That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah. It's massive. So
and you're making time for me? This is huge.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. No, are you kidding me? I'm so excited that you even remembered who I was. I
had a blast. We ate toast together. I don't forget people who eat delicious toast with me.
That toast was monumental. That toast
it had everything. It had Nutella. It had marshmallows. It had bananas. It had granola. It was a meal. It was a breakfast. It was a snack. It was everything.
I think I have a picture of it. I think because we texted about it early, like that same day. Just remember this. Don't ever forget. Like, yes, here it is. That's so crazy. Look at that.
Oh my God. Yes. And I'm going back there soon. Oh my God. And I think they blowtorched the top of it. Oh God, that was good.
Are you doing Tacoma soon?
Mm-hmm. I'll be doing that on my birthday, September 25th. And I'm not sure when this is going to air. So either happy birthday to me or how was your birthday or good luck with that birthday, whatever. I never know when these are going up. I don't have a good schedule.
So it's a little bit crazy. I was interviewed on the news this morning and they aired it on ABC about an hour ago. And so, I've just been it's weird. It's very, very weird. So
can you talk about it at all, your experience on there, or we have to wait till it airs?
I mean, it's going to air tonight. So and as long as you don't post this in the next 2 or 3 hours.
I absolutely will not. This is going to be, who knows, sometime in late September, early October, this will be out. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, from what I see on the show, was it painful? Did you hurt yourself?
It looks like I did, but I didn't. The obstacles are so much bigger than you could ever imagine. They're huge. It's basic. It's a huge playground for adults. That's what it is. It's huge. And when you look at it from like the bottom up, I looked at it and I was like, I could do that. I could do that. And then I would get up there to the platform and I was like, I lied to you. I don't think that I can do it.
I cannot wait to watch. I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. So I can tell you now that it's aired. Nothing, I'm spoiling nothing. But yeah, they can't say that I'm a comedian. They can't say that they hired a comic to do that, right? So but I also am a cake. I have my own.
That's why I've got you on today, because you are a comedian and a cake. Baker,
which I never thought would be my life. Like I never thought I'd be doing this, but I do make cakes and I think that it's a lot of fun. It's become kind of therapeutic for me.
Did they call you a baker on the show or a cake girl?
Yeah, they definitely didn't say that. No one on the planet has said cake girl in their life until you right now.
I was going to ask you how you want me to do your intro. Not cake girl.
You have to see, you're pronouncing it so carefully, like cake girl.
Cakeist? Cake person. I didn't know how.
Cakeist.
It's a weird world we live in today.
Cakeist sounds like someone who's so against cake.
I'm super cakeist. Calling them the C words.
And they had me make a holy moly cake for the show.
Oh my God, I want to see it.
So I made a holy moly cake. I wonder if I can pull it up real fast. I made a holy moly cake for the show, and this was filmed down in LA. So I had to travel with a with a cake down to LA. And then my hotel room, I said it needs to have a fridge in it. And they're like, yeah, it totally does. And it wasn't big enough. So this cake is just sitting on my counter in a hotel room.
Did it make it?
Yeah, we ended up making it happen. We made it work, but it was a lot. I was like, oh God, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Did you drive or fly?
I drove.
Okay, I'm just picturing you like in Coach with someone's seat back table coming down. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my God, if you're listening and not watching, it's this wonderful green cake. It's the holy moly cake that you're picturing in your head. It's incredible.
Yeah, it was that one was really fun to make. So, and I used that in my audition video, and then they had me recreate it to bring it onto set and everything. So I had to make that cake twice. So yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Like I've always been an artistic person. Like I've been drawing since I was a kid. I would watch Looney Tunes and draw the characters while I was watching. At like 7, I was just drawing the characters that I was seeing on the screen.
God, you're very talented. I was farting into a beanbag.
That's a talent. Don't put yourself down. I mean, that's a talent that any cakeist would have.
I wasn't gonna brag about it, but it is what it is. You're super talented and you're very, very funny. I know you because of Miles, who I've worked with a couple times lately. And
thank you, yeah. Every
time I watch like most of his videos, you're in. And this is no offense to Miles, but you were like the sunshine in those videos.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
You bring so much sunshine. So it's always bizarre to me what comedians do when they're not comedying. Yeah. And the fact that you're not just a cakeist, but it's like you bring comedy into your cakes because you don't just make like, oh, it's my birthday, a square cake that says happy birthday, Kristin. You make shapes and themes and like fuck yous, like.
Oh yeah, that divorce cake was crazy.
The fact that you're just saying that divorce cake, like,
right?
Explain to us how this came to be, because it's like it's your most popular cake. Is that
one was my most popular cake, and if I had known that, I would have spent more time with it. Like I look at that, I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh my God. So my friend Liz Stone, who is a Bay Area based comedian who now lives in Las Vegas, her divorce was final, and she said, I want a divorce cake because I'm gonna have a divorce party. You have to make it. And I was like, done. So excuse me, oh my gosh, did you hear that?
Yeah, I could. I'm trying to decide if we're gonna leave it in or cut it out.
Oh, leave it in. Totally. All right, if you're farting into a beanbag, I'm burping into a microphone. That's where we're at.
Burpingest, fartingest, cakeist show ever.
This ray of sunshine is real, people. So she was having a divorce party, and she said, you have to make my cake. And I said, absolutely. I said, just tell me what you want on it and I'll make it happen. So she gave me the things that she wanted, and then I just kind of designed it myself. All she wanted was a limp dick on it. Right. She wanted a limp dick on it. She wanted the text messages that were from her husband to the woman that he was cheating on her with. Okay. She wanted those represented, because that's how she found out that he was cheating, was all these messages got sent to their Apple TV, and she saw it on a screen in her living room of just like, what's this?
That's the universe. That is the universe saying you need a divorce.
Right, completely. And in the text messages, he illustrated him and this woman having sex as 3 celebrate emojis. And she talks about this in her stand-up. And so she said, I want 3 celebrate emojis represented on the cake as well. And I said, okay, I can make all of that happen for you. That's fine. So I did. I made this cake. I printed out the text messages on edible paper. I covered the front of the cake with that. And then I made a little platform out of like a Rice Krispie treat just above the thing, and the little limp dick was hanging over that with the 3 celebrate emojis in there. And then just to jazz it up, I put the words "bye limp dick" on the cake. And I gave it to her, and she was like, "Hey, this," like, she lost her fucking mind. She was like, "This cake is crazy." I posted that cake at like 10 p.m. or something one day, and the next morning I woke up and my business page on Facebook had been shared 4 million times.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What does that do? What does that do to your brain?
Oh no, it broke it. It broke it. I was just, and people just kept seeing it on different websites and different things and different articles and stuff. And they kept sending it to me. And I was like, I can't keep this straight. And then the inquiries started coming in. Can you make this cake for me? Can you make this cake for me? Can you make this cake for me? And these were people that were overseas. And I was like, I guarantee you have a bakery. Like, I promise I made this fondant dick in 3 minutes. Like, if someone else can do it.
Here's what you did that other people don't do. As a comedian, I feel like you had the ability to like blend together your 2 art forms. You're very funny, and you're a good baker, and you're also good like a good visual artist. Somehow you took, I guess, all 3 of those and put them together, because just a regular cake baker, you could say, I want these elements on there, and it comes out and it's like, oh, you got them all on there. That's not funny.
Check.
Yeah, that's
check.
a meme cake.
Right.
Yours was like, somehow you incorporated like adultery and divorce into a lighthearted cake. You know?
I have never thought of it that way. And this was 2 years ago now. So yeah, I've never thought of it that way. But you're right. And it's true, because people come to me with like just regular requests, which is fine. It's fine, you know, to have regular requests. But when I like have fun, the most fun with this is when they have the weird requests.
Ooh, let's get into those. Yeah,
like, I'm
what
not
are some
sure
of the
if you've ever
stranger
done
requests?
this before, and I'm like, yeah, let's try it. Let's figure that out. You know, so I love those ones. You know, like for instance, someone asked me if I could make a pineapple, like just make a pineapple, and I was like, oh, I have never done that. You know, so then I got into sculpting the cake out, you know, and like creating that. But then if you look at a pineapple, they also have, there's a little bit of orange and yellow and green in some, and so then it's like, how do I make buttercream reenact like that, you know? And then I cut a real top off a pineapple and put it on the top of it, so then you have the actual this, but it's just cake below. So right. I try to incorporate, you know, interesting things. Or someone wanted one for a DJ, and so I made the mixing board for a DJ. I did that, you know, and so it's so like cool. And I
the
like
Nike shoe. You made was that a Jordan?
Yeah, I did. That was a Jordan. Yeah, Nike, some sort of, I don't know what.
I'm not a sneaker person, but my friend Alvin Williams, that's been on the show, would have really appreciated that cake and told you a lot about the sneaker.
That one was fun, because that was actually made completely of Rice Krispie treats. Because if you're gonna put something on top of a cake, Rice Krispies is a hell of a lot lighter than, and I can manipulate it, you know, like I can use it to create these sculptures, and you're not necessarily having the fragile cake that you would have to do if you stacked that up and carved it out. So yeah, so Rice Krispie treats gives me a little bit more stability, I guess is the right word.
They're delicious too. Yeah.
But they're, oh yeah, absolutely. I did a solar system cake where all the planets were either Rice Krispie treats or they were cake pops. And so it's just a little bit different. So it's, you know, just to give them a little bit of, variety, I guess. So
I'm going through your Instagram right now, and I'm going to be putting some of these up when the episode airs.
Cool.
But I mean, I need to know the story of, is this a Snoop Dogg cake? There's a Snoop Dogg is on the cake itself. There's a doghouse on top, and
that's his album cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
it is
his album cover.
A thing to behold. It is a thing to behold.
And you know what? They went a step further with that one, because I did draw Snoop's face and put it on the front of the cake, and then the top of the cake is the album cover from his like Doggy Style CD or something like that. And what they did was, when they presented it to her, they put the candle in his mouth like he was smoking it. And I was
Oh
like,
my God, that's really good.
you guys are brilliant. You guys are brilliant. Yeah. So, and did you see this one for the baby shower?
Oh, for Miles. Oh, for baby Miles. That's adorable.
And it just made sense. I was like, Weber, and it's a barbecue theme. Perfect. There's Weber barbecues. Done. I did the logo, you know? So it's like things like that. Like I like it's the details for me that really make a cake come to life.
Yeah.
You know, like, so like with that, you know, there's 2 burgers and a hot dog on a barbecue. Great. Okay, awesome. How can I jazz that up? Oh, let's give it grill marks. Let's put 1 piece of cheese on one of the burgers. Let me draw out the logo, which is their actual last name, is Weber. And so it's just little details like that just bring it to life.
Thoughtful.
You know,
It's thoughtful.
yeah, like let it sit on a bed of grass. You know, it's a barbecue, so it's like let's do that. So it's just things I try to put in as little, the tiniest little details will just ramp a cake right up. So
how did you go from I like to make cakes to I like to make fun cakes? Like, where did this come from for you?
This was completely accidental, and I never wanted to do this in my life. And
Okay.
to be completely honest, the baking part bores the shit out of me. I hate baking. If I could have someone just make me like
You're a bakist.
Okay, there you go. Yes, I am a bakist. That's 100%.
You're like super racist against baking.
But it's true, because the baking part is so monotonous. It's, you know, like it's the same thing over and over again. You put it in the oven and then
Do your cakes taste good? I mean, it's fine if they don't. If you're just like, they're gorgeous. What do they taste like? Shit. They taste like shit.
No,
Don't eat my
no.
cakes. Look at them, take pictures, throw them away.
I pride myself because people say my cakes are, I can't eat them anymore. I can't eat cake anymore. I've ruined myself.
My wife's working on a Disney cake baking show, and same thing. Every time we're anywhere, I'm like, ooh, cake. She's like, I'll never eat cake again. Ever. I will never eat it again.
No. Because I'm just, yeah. And I'll have friends come over, you know, like if they're here and just hanging out and I'm happen to be working. I mean, I'm always working, but if I'm working, you know, and I'll have to level a cake off, you know, and so I'm leveling it off so I can stack it. And then I usually just throw that part away. And then, what are you doing? I'm like, okay. So then I'll just set them up with here you go.
Best mom ever.
A squeeze of buttercream, some leftover cake. Enjoy yourself. Go ahead. So, but I can't do it
at your house when you're working.
Yeah, everybody does. Yeah. So yeah, but I fell into it. I 100% fell into it. I do have an illustration background. That is what I originally went to college for. And then I rediscovered theater and then found stand-up and then just the illustration. I stopped drawing and pursuing a life of like that, like digital art. My friend had a cake business out of her home. And she asked me, she remembered, she hit me up when I got back and she said, hey, I remember you have like this, you know, a background in art. Is there any way that you'd want to work for me and, you know, do some stuff? And I was like, I've never done anything edible, you know, but I mean, I love watching those shows. That would be kind of fun. Let me try it. So I started with her, you know, a couple times a week, just going over there and just learning how she's doing stuff. And I thought it was fun. It was a fun way for me to make a few bucks and have a new skill and spend time with my friend. And I was like, this is awesome.
Wow.
And after that, we did that for about a year and a half, maybe a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. And then she got pregnant with her 4th child. And she was like, I can't really do this anymore. Like, it's too much, you know? And we lived far enough away where I was like, you know, I can. And if it's okay with you, I would like to, you know, continue doing this because it's something that I've fallen in love with, and I didn't know that would happen. And so I ended up starting my own here in my hometown, and it was just really few and far between. But the word spread real fast. So
When you make a viral cake, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and that came a little bit later, but even just locally, I was starting to get enough work where I was like, this is a business now. Like, this is a thing. So it was just, because it's still just me. You know, I take all the orders in. I go out and buy all the stuff. I am the one who bakes. I'm the one who decorates, who buys all the packaging, you know, is here for pickup and hand it to the customers. It's a completely one woman show.
Wow.
And so, but I also have a 5-year-old running around. And so it's like, you know, it's a lot to manage and balance and do all that on top of doing comedy at night and doing, you know, stuff. So it's just, it's a lot to do, and it's a lot to manage because there's so many different steps to making one cake happen. So
especially with that much thought in it. That's so amazing.
It's time for 5 quick questions.
I love talking to you about cake, but I can't let you leave before I test your knowledge about cake with 5 quick questions.
Oh no.
Oh yes,
no.
This
You
is
have
the
no
trivia
idea
portion of the show.
Oh, I'm so competitive. Oh no.
Oh
okay.
no, because these are 50-50 and there's no way you could know all these. So this is a little 5 quick questions I like to call dirty sounding snack cakes. All you have to do is tell me, is this a Little Debbie snack cake or a Hostess? That's all.
Ooh.
These are snack cakes with dirty names. Is it Little Debbie or Hostess?
Okay.
Number 1, Banana Twins. Ooh. Little Debbie or Hostess? That sounds dirty.
That's
Banana
Hostess.
Twins.
That's Hostess.
Banana Twins is Little Debbie.
Oh man.
Okay. We're going into question number 2. So far you've got 0 right, and I am rooting against you. Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm so glad I'm on this podcast. Yeah.
Number 2, dirty sounding snack cakes. Number 2, Ding Dongs.
Ding Dongs is Hostess.
That is correct. Ding Dongs is Hostess. Number 3, Snowballs. Little
Snowballs
Debbie
is Hostess as well. I can see the package in my head. Yeah.
That is correct. That is
Yeah.
correct. All right.
Yeah.
You're on a roll.
Alfalfa gave that to Darla with a little ring inside. Come on. Remember that?
Oh, here's a ring and some diabetes. Number 4, dirty sounding snack cakes. Devil Squares. Hostess for Little Debbie.
Oh, I remember those. Oh, whoa. That's Little Debbie. Ooh.
That is correct. That is correct. Devil Squares or Little Debbie. And number 5, the dirtiest of them all, the Ho-Hos. Little Debbie or Hostess?
See him. Oh, I can see him. Ho-Hos is Hostess.
That is correct. Little Debbie makes the exact same product but called it Swiss cake rolls.
Yes. Oh, I remember. Yes.
I like Swiss cake
Oh my
rolls better
gosh.
than Ho-Hos. You got 4 out of 5. You rocked the trivia. You've talked to me about your amazing baking, the fact that you're on Holy Moly, but I cannot let you leave without playing a Rad Lib with me. And now it's time for Rad Libs.
Ooh, a Rad Lib. I love that.
Rad Lib, that's right. Have you ever played a Mad Lib before?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. This is just like a Mad Lib, except for I wrote it specifically for you, and I don't want to get sued by Mad Libs. So Chelsea Bearce, here's what happened. I've written a story specifically for you, and I've left out some parts of speech. If you give me those parts of speech, together we're going to make a hilarious story. Are you ready to play Rad Libs?
Yes.
I need a plural noun.
Flowers.
Flowers. Oh, yes.
Okay.
A famous person.
A famous person. Let's go with Charlie Chaplin.
Yes. Yes, you got that really right.
Okay, great.
I need an adjective.
An adjective. Shiny.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm doing great.
You're doing great. A verb ending in ing.
Knitting.
Yes. Oh, yes. Really changes the story right there. A school subject.
Oh, calculus.
Calculus. Yes.
I feel like this is gonna be awful.
Oh, I think it's gonna be great. I have high hopes for this Rad Lib.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna get an A+ in Rad Libs. Ooh, I need the name of a championship. Any championship for any reason. Okay.
Getting a gold medal at the Olympics.
That's a championship. Getting a gold medal at the Olympics. I need a location.
A closet in Oahu.
I don't know how you spell Oahu, but it's not what I just spelled. Don't tell me.
O-A-H-U.
Are you sure it's not O-H-A-H-O-O?
Anything you wrote right now. That's 3 times the amount of letters you need.
I put 6 O's in Oahu. Thank you very much. Oahu. Okay. I need a number.
2,306.
Very specific. I need an increment of time.
A fortnight.
Yes. How long is a fortnight?
I think it's 2 weeks.
I think it's 2 weeks. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
An adjective ending in est.
Largest.
Largest. I need a body part.
Don't we all?
Which body part do you need? You can tell me. It's okay. It's just us gals.
It's listed in the closet in Oahu. I don't even know what that means. Let's say my body part would be my pinky toe.
A pinky toe.
Mhm.
Ooh. A number.
1.75.
Yes. It's perfect there. A verb ending in ing.
Okay, verb ending in ing. Gulping.
Gulping. That like that?
Yes, that's perfect.
That's how my wife says I drink every drink all the time.
That is insanely irritating.
Oh, see, that's what she says. I don't notice I do it, but apparently in the middle of the night, I'll just wake up and grab a glass of water and drink the whole thing, and be like, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
And you do it like a 3-year-old who's never had water before, and it's like you have to drink
Every
it. It's
time.
like an emergency. Right.
Just
I
two
told.
hands.
For some reason, middle of the night drinks. Yeah, I definitely do that. It's like, it's like
Need
a
all the
horror
water.
movie.
I'm so thirsty. Then you fall right back in. It's probably because my mouth's always open. Okay. All my liquid just drips out the side. Then I have to replace it. A noun.
A couch.
A verb.
Sleep.
A first name.
A first name. Oliver.
A food.
A lava cake.
An illegal substance.
An illegal substance. Heroin.
Yes.
Okay.
Changes that sentence there too. An exclamation, something you exclaim.
Yippee.
We have a story. We have a fantastic story. Chelsea, you have provided us with a wonderful story today, and it is just called The Bake Sale is Over When the Money Has Risen.
Okay.
The students of the Charlie Chaplin Elementary School would like to invite you to participate in a shiny bake sale to raise money to buy new uniforms for the knitting band. I would go see the high school knitting band. They're going to raise money for the knitting band. Oh, and send the calculus team to get a gold medal at the Olympics in a closet in Oahu.
Yay!
Makes me think those kids are getting abducted. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go give them a gold medal in that closet in Oahu.
I would sign that release form. Go ahead, kid. You're fine. You're fine.
Go with God. Our goal is to raise $2,306 in a fortnight.
Ooh,
And we
that
are
one
gonna.
worked. That's
That
good.
could work. You could totally raise that little money in that long a time. We are gonna meet that goal because we have the largest treats for anybody with a sweet pinky toe. If you like pies, we have 1.75 different kinds of pies. They were donated by the Mothers Against Gulping Association.
Oh, that's terrible.
Their acronym is MAG. We have all kinds of pies. Strawberry pie, blueberry pie, couch pie. If you can name it, those mothers can sleep it into a pie. If you like brownies, you've got to try Oliver's homemade lava cake. That actually works.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody, but they're made with a secret ingredient. Heroin. Trust me, one bite will having you say, yippee!
I love it.
That's what you say when you eat Oliver's heroin brownies. Oh.
So funny. That's fun. I like that you do that. Do you do that with everyone, or am I the
Everyone
first
is part of every show. That's how the show got started. Used to, I would just have comedians on and we'd just play the Mad Lib at the end. And then I realized, oh, comics are very interesting. I should probably talk to them for a second. I'm wasting this opportunity. I was like, nah, just play the Mad Lib with me and then you can go. And we get chit-chatting sometimes and I'd edit it all out. And then eventually I was like, maybe I should just keep it in and have a podcast.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea.
But I started because I was lonely.
You're doing great. It's the best day.
Thank you. Well, speaking of me, let's talk about you. Tell everybody what you have coming up and where they can find you.
You can find me at Chalknilla on Instagram, chelsea.got.cakes. You can find me by that. You can find me on Facebook, Chelsea Bearce. You can find chelseabearce.com. But I'm also, I have Who Wrote This Shit, which is a game show that is live online on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And we're also bringing that live to the stage. We're in October 22nd, 23rd, 24th. We're going to be live in Sacramento and in Benicia, which is my hometown. And we're bringing my game show, Who Wrote This Shit, which we created that 10 years ago in my New York apartment. And we were like, and then the pandemic hit and we were like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity. Let's put this on. So we created and manipulated and figured out how to brand this game show. And now we're almost a year in that we've done it. And now we're going to bring it to the stage and see it. So check out Who Wrote This Shit at wwtslive.com. And you can see all past episodes and all that stuff. So that's me.
Oh my God. Well, guys, find Chelsea, follow Chelsea, become a friend, enjoy all of her projects, and thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Interview complete. Baking Chelsea at 350 degrees until gooey in the center.
Oh, that sounds terrible and delicious. Thank you so much, Chelsea Bearce, for coming on the show. Guys, follow, friend, find out where Chelsea's going to be, and go see her comedy. I'm Kristin Key. Find me through my website, kristinkey.com. Follow me on all my social media. Subscribe to my YouTube. Join the Patreon. Get a cameo. Each week, I'll be bringing you a new hilarious comedian to talk about something they're super into. We play 5 quick questions, do a Mad Lib, and everybody goes home happy. So until next time, bye.
We're gonna talk to some people, gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna learn a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna learn a lot of stuff. 'Cause Kristin